Guys, you want to know the best thing about this LP so far? The amount of time I put into it. My god. Granted, I knew this game was long, but between this episode and last episode, look at the jump of everything. This is literally me just bored, running back and forth between two areas, and somehow level grinding off of that. We're not even far in I mean, we're kind of far, but we're not to the point where we're supposed to, like, really sit down and level grind. And I'm just like, I'll go off, run around for, like, 30 minutes. Because that's pretty much how long it took for the planes to get to dry lands. Oh, trust me, I am very upset by this. Thankfully, I think this is actually going to be also one of the last recordings I've done in a long time. Uh-huh. You want to make a sunstone? Sure. We can do that while we're here, too. Except we want to trade in the quest. Yeah, we did it. Now, shut up and take the urn. What after all, the whole time, it was your fault for showing up. Now, you two, shut up. Granny's here to tell you stuff. See the magic side of this urn grows weak and this uh-huh. Okay. Serve well thing. Okay, what are you actually giving me? Is it anything worth it? Or are you just giving me some pointless crap that I don't need? Pointless crap I don't need, of course. Why would it be anything else at this point? Let's go make the sun crystal or whatever it is at this point. I think we need that for a side quest anyway, so it's probably going to help us. Hey, look, the amount of experience you get. So, where would be the fastest way of doing this? Is it just run from point A to point B situation? I'm gonna go do whatever I can. Okay, 29. I think cutting through the town might be faster. So in that case, just flee and run to the other side. And here we go, because we're not going to stop until the DJ stops. And we're going to stop in the pop and the bop and the bop. Hold the shade stone at the crystal. Get 55 and start running. Please push us over. Nope. Thankfully, the next crystal is like right over there, so we'll probably get this done now then. Assuming I don't have another mess up. And done. Now is that going to stay in my inventory forever, or what? You have to stay in a sunstone. Great. Was that actually accomplished? I don't friggin' know. As I said, I haven't done all the side quests in this game anyways. you're actually worth 200 experience, or 400, so 800 for Balthier. Okay, boss level up between now and the next town. Wait, did I say Bosch or Balthier? I meant Bosch. Well, okay, let's not fight anything pointlessly. God knows I did that enough as it is. The worst part is, the next couple areas were meant to be kind of more of a challenge thing, and then I realized, with the amount of stuff we have, it's gonna be a cakewalk. Like, it won't be stupid easy, but it'll be easy enough to the point where it won't cause us a lot of issues. Avoid any kind of fights I can for right now. So, hey, buddy. Nope. Tanned hide. Chobo feathers. Oh yeah, I'll take chobo feathers right now. They're good for selling, and that's pretty much it, actually. So here's that story that we started and, like, never carried on with. Yeah, time for us to finally start this again and pretty much finish it. Because after this town, I think we only have one more major stop until, like, maybe the halfway mark of the game. Or close enough to the halfway mark. We are here to see Village Chief. Go away. Hello. You got some pretty cool nails.
This nethicite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
Oh, so you don't know either. Great. Thanks for wasting our time.
The ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us.
Okay.
Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time.
Oh, that's good.
It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Of course not. He just said
Though
that.
it shame me so to admit. Here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come.
So I'll take another god knows how long
The
then.
stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Okay. Now, hey, Lasser.
Larsa?
You conniving little... Nah. So, cutscenes of pretty much, like, basically confirming what we know.
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow.
I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war
To
can
what?
be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia. And Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For
Okay.
peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this.
Yeah, true enough.
Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot
I mean, you're
trust
right,
me, then
though.
please, take me as your hostage.
Interesting.
Rustler.
You saw
Nope, it's Vaughn.
didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's
Good
strange.
question.
Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Rex?
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect.
Protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it
Good point.
Prince Rastler? Did that make sense?
Not
Getting the
remotely.
Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow. Alone.
Oh,
And then
poor little
I miss my
Vaughn.
brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it.
That seems reasonable.
I was running away.
I mean, you're still
I
technically
needed to get
running.
away from his death. That's why I followed you.
Okay. So you used Ash as a scapegoat.
You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick
To
with
keep
you,
living?
I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
God, your face compared to Ash's face. Also, Ash is significantly older than Vaughn. I think Ash is like, what, 25? I want 5.
I will accompany
So is
you
Lester
to
joining us
Master
now?
Ulysses.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Ber Omases.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to
Okay.
wait and see for yourself.
So a spy, then. Always a spy.
Arsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Penel just stick it in the background because God knows she's going to be able to do something. Okay, Bosch, what do you got to say?
Baromi stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb.
True enough.
Stone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions.
That's good.
Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man will do the same.
There you go, Bosch. I am so tempted to call him Bosch every freaking time. Hey, buddy. So you leave. Okay, then take this as a parting, a token as a parting. Crossbow and some onion bolts. Okay. You wish to ride a chocobo? I don't want to ride a chocobo. I'm cool. We don't need to ride a chocobo until like even much later, anyways. So Lyser joins the party as a guest. I am actually going to. Oh God. Okay. So this was a point I was going to bring up. For one of our hunts, I'm going to just point out which one. For Ultros, you kind of want to do stuff with him, but also at the same time, I do want to fight the white moon because with a guest on our side, it makes it so much easier to deal with hunts like this. And it's not going to be a common thing we're going to do, just a thing I want to just try with Lyser. Because I actually do think he makes it significantly easier to even get there. Also, I'm getting tongue-tied over nothing. So, Fran and Bosch leveled up? Okay. Also, just for a little bit, I'm going to replace Bosch with Penelo. You're probably thinking, why Penelo? Easily, because as I said, it goes into the fight with Ultros. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. Ultros is special, and I'm going to go into a little bit of a backstory. He is also a fight from Final Fantasy VI. He had a little bit of a fancy spot towards the women of the group. Yeah, you could pretty much guess, or venture a guess of what, the requirements are for the hunt against him. Yep, you need an all-woman party. Except there's one exception. You could have... Oh, Jesus. Let's not do that yet. You can have one guest who is a male. But the way you start it, I believe you have to start it, and if you change within any part of it, he runs away. But, once again, I will test that later. I just want to make sure that if I do have to do a full female team, I will at least be prepared for it. So that's why I'm going to really kind of run home with Penelo and Ash, just kind of being a little higher level than what I want, than what they are now. If only just to make sure that, we won't die. So, let's just give Penelo everything we can give her, which is surprisingly a lot. Holy crap, how much of this can I actually give her right now? We got all of her equipment pretty much set out. And now it's just to get the weapons organized. Give her some MP, HP also would help. The rest of the episode might just be this, and like next time we'll take on hunts and stuff. But even if it's just this is pretty sufficient for what I want to do. Spellbreaker. Headhunter. All these katanas that we won't be able to get until later anyways. Okay. Just give her whatever we can give her at this point. Okay, I won't give her the katana stuff because that won't be necessary until later anyways. Here we go. Let's give her her first instinct move. A lot more HP apparently, holy hell. And some accessories because why the hell not? She needs to accessorize like any good woman would, I guess. The gambit slot I'm not super concerned with, but it'd be nice to have just in case. Remedy. The Turbo Choker, yay! Black Belt. I think a black belt might be good on her just because of how I'm going to be tackling this part. Sage Ring. I actually don't know what the Sage Ring is or where it is even. Magic Gauntlets. And everything else is pretty much pointless until we get to there. Okay, now we got to do Ash's stuff because I want to give Ash also a fair chance in case 2. Okay, Ash, you will... Oh, you get your first upgrade here. Okay, that's really fast. The Igna Blade, which I believe we get fairly soon too, weirdly enough. Give her the Gambits, because if anything, I just want her to just kind of do stuff that I could throw her into. Gambits are all really cool when you know how to do them. Okay. Daggers, you know, I'm never... Actually, shouldn't give you dagger weapons. I should give you the heavy armor and stuff that a Machinist could use. I think you would want Machinist. I don't really know. And even then, I'm going to probably take a lot of time and grind up certain things. Because, you know, I clearly played this game by the books. / no, I don't. Look at how I've been playing so far. Heaven's Wrath. Ninja Swords. Spellbound. I mean, at least a good thing about it is I think with Fran being a red mage, I can pretty much cover for all their weaknesses for the most part. We'll throw Bosch back in when we get closer to the Rabanasser and stuff. Libra, so we can just take the bangle off you. Battle Lore! Yay! What can we get for the Battle Lore? We can't get much because the Battle Lore isn't what we need right now. Okay. Remedy, Dispel, and all that shenanigans. Literally doing this all on camera when I really shouldn't. Revive, and then she's gonna get her final gambit. Maelstrom Bolt. The Koga Blade? Okay. That's a thing, I guess. Okay, so weapons and stuff I won't really worry about right now, just because there's not really anything I want to give her. At least not from the thief aspect. I do want to give her stuff later in the thief job class. It's just nothing currently at the very least. Okay, so if I can just keep this going for a bit. Man, Ash is getting a lot of her stuff done too. I was not expecting this in all honesty. If we get all of her accessories, that'd be nice, just so she'll have something to work towards later. Shield block. I'm not going to really equip her to a shield right now. Just because I think she can't really equip a shield. Okay, more HP when you use a potion. Swiftness is always welcomed. Magic lore, which isn't really useful. Hey, another potion thing. Yay, potion. Magic lottery. She's better empty-handed now. More magic. Even more magic. And that's pretty much all she wrote for Ash now. Vaughn will do yours off camera. Screw you. You're not going to be useful. So now we gotta run back all the way to town. Also, I did not equip Penelo with anything good. She could actually equip stuff. Oh yeah, she could totally equip stuff. Make her a little less squishy, I guess. I don't want that, I don't want that, and... I'll just give you... I want to just give you something. Let's just give you the... Oh, you get 0 experience. Okay, but it boosts your stuff by a lot. Yeah, it's probably the best one to really give you right now. Okay, so we need to get Penelo up to gear. Ash, not so much, just because she's kind of already into her own thing. Really? I didn't need that game. Serpent Rod's kind of pointless. Also, did the game fully expect you, or is that because we're over-leveled and they need to adjust the Lyser for where you are in the game? Also, Penelo, how... Oh, well, God, yeah. I mean, compared to everyone else, you're still fine. I just didn't expect to be so effectively high in the levels. Actually, when did she level... Yeah, so she's still level 19. I might give her what Balfir has with the golden armlet or whatever. That also depends on if Balfir is going to be... I mean, 3 is high enough in my opinion. That's high enough to take on like most hunts and whatnot, so yeah. I do kind of want to make Balfir into like that main character who's just completely broken though. Except that I believe Balfir also doesn't get a whole lot of weapons, or if you choose a spear guy, it's the spears. Balfir doesn't get a lot of weapons. I think the weapons he does pick up are like the ones that you really want to learn how to use, or really want to use. So let's go by the guild hall, and then I'm going to stop the recording, grind up entirely for what I want to do, and we'll resume the hunt when we are getting ready. I will also have to do a test run. But either way, back to the guild hall. I say as I'm going to jump at it, and I'm not really even going to remotely jump at it because that's not how I do things. Let me just reinforce that you guys wanted this as my next LP, or one of my LPs that I was going to do. You guys brought this upon yourself. You guys knew how I tackle games. You know, let's go to just cut up to the north. Because I think, doesn't Bosch also have like a lot of his unlocked anyway? So I could just get rid of Bosch's golden corsage or whatever it was. Golden corsage. It's not a corsage. What does a corsage begin with? Not what I think it is. So Rabbinaster. Ugh. Come on. I do want to stop by Sandsea also, just to make sure if I could get a new hunt, because I believe you don't have to go to the town actively to get the hunts for this stuff, but you do need to eventually go to the town and go like, hey, we're doing this part now. Because I think there's some hunts we could do in the forest like, on your first visit there. But I don't remember if you get it here or you get it from the guild. You probably get it from the guild. The new parts like these are a lot longer just because I don't cut out a whole lot of things. But I mean, if there's going to be a lot of side quests that is going to require us to run around, I will cut out then. But for right now, this is just more or less getting reacquainted with the world. The Clan Hall! Please, for the love of God, give us a reward for what we do. Okay, any new marks? Nope. White Moose. Yep, you just tell us about stuff like this. Cool! Thanks, buddy. That means a whole freaking lot to me now. Okay, so you guys know where the waterway is, and I'll see you guys on the next part of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, where I will be a lot more powerful, and we'll be ready to take on also Ultros at that time. I hope I'll be strong enough to take on Ultros.